Hey Theo, um, um, I'm like you, man. I got that monkey on my back, and just don't know what to do anymore.
Thank you for calling, man. Let's hear more.
But listen, man, I've been sober a handful of times, and I've had a few years under my belt, and I've always gone back to the dark side, and man, I'm 42 years old, and I've got these beautiful kids, and I got three of them, and they're amazing. And I'm just starting to I'm running out of gas, man. Like I can't hold up like I used to, and the drinking is it's tearing me down. I feel ashamed to call on this line and sit here and cry, but I'm tired, man. It's wearing me out, and I'm so tired, and I feel hopeless about getting back in the program. And I think that's the main reason I'm calling you, because I don't know how to get that hope going again, and believe that I can do this one more time. I just don't know how to live sober. It scares the hell out of me. Right? These kids depend on me, and that's a lot of pressure. And I didn't grow up like a lot of people. I think I grew up kind of like you, and I don't really know how to handle shit, man. I'm just trying real hard, but it's getting harder, and I'm starting to fuck things up. And I was talking to my buddy. He's been my sponsor a bunch of times, but anyway, he said, he was talking to me about the gambler, and about how the gambler just keeps playing until they lose, that they're actually playing to lose. And I think that might be the case for me for some reason. Like, I don't know how to stop this thing. Anyway, man, I don't know what I'm trying to say to you, and I don't even know why I'm calling you about it. Like, it seems like the right thing to do would be like, well, hey, take your ass to a meeting, you dummy. And I hear that, but where I live, man, sometimes meetings, they don't really provide what you need. Not a lot of great meetings around here, but man, here's the deal, man. I just want to stop this shit, man, and I just want to be a good dad. I just want to be something that my kids can look up to and have pride in and want to be like. But that's not what they're seeing right now, and it's killing me, man.
Thanks for calling, man. I appreciate it. I'm sorry that you're having a tough time. It's brave of you to call. It shows that, or to me, it shows that you care about yourself. Yeah, I can relate a lot, man. I can relate a lot. I think we are a lot the same. I just keep trying, but I was just not finding solution, not finding comfort. Man, it gets tiring. It gets so tiring, just the energy we spend just spinning our wheels, man. And the gambler, is a good reference by your friend. Yeah, sometimes just keep playing just to lose. You know, sometimes when I would smoke cigarettes, I would smoke them and I'd burn half of one, I'd start smoking the next one. Before I even finished the one I was on, I'd put it out and start smoking the next one. Because I wasn't smoking to enjoy smoking, I was smoking just to burn myself down. I wanted to cook my heart like a damn little chicken. Because I had control over that. Yeah, just playing to lose, man. I don't care if I lose, but at least I lose, you know? I'm in control if I lose. That's this thing that's this story that there is. That's the feeling. You know, watch me wreck my life. Don't you care? That was this thing always inside of me. Watch me, watch me. You know, when it came to my addiction and stuff, or when it comes to it, that's a story that's inside of me sometimes, or that can be inside of me. Watch me ruin everything. Because I'm in control of that. It's so hard to let go of control. That's the thing. It's so hard to. I mean, you're doing it right there. When you're saying you're tired. Man, I know that tiredness, brother. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of feeling alone. I'm tired of not. I'm tired of also not even being there for myself. I mean, that's the loneliest, bro, when you don't even have yourself. Because you've set up so many little goals for yourself and not achieved them every time and time again that you don't even trust yourself. In my experience, because I mean, I've had a recent experience with this of just being sick of myself, man. I got sick of myself this year. You know, one of the best years of my life in some circles, and I just didn't feel good. You know, I didn't, and it's not, and so what I was doing was I wasn't doing anything to take care of myself, really. I had to start doing things different. I had to take action. You know, and I'm not telling you what to do, but what has worked for me is taking action. In the meetings, sometimes I go to the meetings, and the program works. I don't deny that 12-step, that recovery works. And it's contrary action. That's the action I have to take a lot of times. You know, when I don't want to go to the meeting, when I don't want to pray, when I don't want to ask for help. It's so hard to ask for help because we feel like we're the only person that cares about us. So, and we've always been the only person that cares about us. So to ask for help is like a weakness, you know? That's what I've found for myself. But it's not, man. There's so many gifts on the other side of that. There's so many gifts in that book. It's not even about the meetings. It's about that book. It's about the process. You know, you could be in any meeting. You could be in the worst meeting. And it's about really, it's about the meeting that you have with yourself. Meeting yourself in your heart and saying, hey, I got to do things different. You know, I really do want something different for me. I want to have some self-esteem. I want to feel good. I want my kids to look at me and know I'm going to do whatever I say I'm going to do, or them to trust me and be reliable. All the things that I always hated because I felt like they weren't there for me are the things that my alcoholism wants me to become. You know, drugs and alcohol for me are just a side effect. Those are just, I don't even know if I have addiction to those things. But I have addiction, man. I have, just not feeling good about yourself. I can relate, man. I'm sorry that you're dealing with it, man. I'm sorry. I really am, brother. Man. And it's hard to go to those meetings. It's hard to say, yeah, I'm going to do this for myself. It's hard to go back. It's hard to sit in a meeting that's not even fun or good. Sometimes I'll go to meetings, it's not even good. And I stay. It's just a test. So then that's just a test of patience. But doing the work, doing the 12 steps, man, there is a brighter side to it. And I'm sorry that you feel, I'm assuming you probably just feel so alone, bro. But that's just a feeling, man. That's not true. The truth is there's probably a lot of people that care about you. And I'm one of them, man. Count me in. You know, when you said that we're a lot alike, man, I knew right then when you said that we are. And I didn't know it in my ears and in my brain. I just knew it in my heart. There was nothing, you could cut a million cables, bro, and you couldn't disconnect that fact from me. We are a lot alike, man. And this isn't a self-pity thing. This ain't a pity party. It's the strongest thing to do. To say, I want to have a bigger experience inside of my heart. You know, that's where the joy, that's where the circus is. I want to be a billionaire in my aortas, brother. That's what I want. And I believe, you have to believe, or I have to believe that there is a way. I have to believe that. But man, I tell you that that those 12 steps do work. And if you're having trouble, man, maybe, ask your God or ask God or ask your higher power for some willingness. God, just make me willing. God, please today just help me have some willingness to try something different. To try some contrary action. Man, I do stuff. Last night, some friends invited me to a hockey game. First hockey game I had a chance to go to. I didn't want to go. Because something inside of me wants to isolate. It wants to be by myself. It wants to, let my feelings of less than. It wants to let them out like squirrels and let them run around all over my body. But I say, yes, I will go. Yes, I will be there at this time. And I went. And dude, I had a great time. And that's contrary action. I learned that from, the program. Because I don't want to do contrary action a lot of times. I want to do it my way. Because that's the way I always did it, I felt like. I did things my way. Nobody cared. I'm doing it my way. And that works for a long time. That worked for me for a long time until it didn't work anymore. Until it just didn't work anymore. And that's okay. I recognize that pattern doesn't work and I need to develop a new pattern. But I believe you. I believe in you, man. I believe that you can do it. And you got 3 beautiful kids, dude. That's awesome, man. You got those gifts, man. You got gifts. You got gifts flying out of your dick, brother. Honestly. I hate to be profane like that, but I wasn't going to say that and then I just said it. But But man, you got a big heart, bro. And you can do it, man. If you really want it, you can do it. I believe in you, man. And I bet you believe in you too. Cause we're strong-willed, bro. When we want to do something, we can do it. And I love you, bro. Gang, man. Thank you for the call. Good evening, good afternoon, and other times. Thanks for watching that video you just saw. I mean, it was okay. But the next video you could watch could be way better. What if you watch a video right now that changes your life? Well, you could watch this one, or watch this one. Watch this one, watch this one, watch this one. Ah!